Welcome back to the programme. A new set of laws have come into effect in Turkey, and they declare that all foreign social media companies must have a representative based in the country or face fines. What's going on? Matthew can tell us more.
Well, Rosie, this law was passed by Turkey back in July, just a month after the President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said he wanted to add restrictions to social media platforms. So what do these new laws coming into effect today actually mean? Well, for companies like Facebook or Twitter, ones with more than 1 million subscribers, they are required to have legal representation in Turkey, somebody who can answer to the courts. They will then be required to, when requested, remove content within 48 hours of this request. Failure to do so could result in fines of up to 4.3 million euros or threatening restrictions to bandwidth to essentially block access. Now, President Erdogan has not hidden his aversion to social media in the past, and Turkey say that these new measures will essentially prevent insults and harassment on platforms. But critics of these new laws, including Facebook's own head of human rights, say that this is a crackdown on freedom of expression, especially in a country where social media is relied upon by so many people for independent news. Well, let's speak to one of those critics now, Professor Yaman, who's a Turkish cyber law expert, and he joins me now. Thank you very much for your time. Given Turkey's checkered history with social media and the internet in general, what kind of impact are these new laws going to have?
Well, the government intends to silence criticism, especially in the age of COVID-19 pandemic. Since March, the government showed its intention to regulate further the internet and social media platforms. We already know that over 400,000 websites and over 130,000 URL addresses, 7,000 Twitter accounts, 40,000 tweets, over 10,000 YouTube videos are already blocked from Turkey. So now the government intends to do more and force and compel to bring the social media platforms to Turkey.
And what kind of response do you think social media companies will have? Will they move to Turkey, or they'll try and seek some sort of compromise with Ankara?
It's the 1st of October today, and officially it is the last day to appoint Turkish-based representatives by the social media platforms, but there has not been any official announcement yet by the likes of Facebook, Twitter and Google. I personally do not expect Twitter as well as Facebook to come to Turkey under the current circumstances, in the lack of independent judiciary and in the lack of due process. It will be a very hostile environment for these companies to be present, and it will be extremely detrimental to freedom of expression in Turkey.
And finally, briefly, if you can, what kind of precedent does this set for other countries when it comes to social media?
Yes, if the likes of Twitter and Facebook come to Turkey, then probably other countries like Azerbaijan, Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan will be next to ask these companies to open offices and representatives in their countries. So it will be Turkey will be a test case for the social media platform providers.
Professor Yaman, thank you very much for your time on Good Morning Europe. So there, Rosie, you can see how Turkey say it's necessary to prevent insults and harassments, but critics say this is a huge impact on freedom of expression.
Matthew, thank you very much.